Welcome back. It's time for Movie News with the Louz. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
So great.
What does that mean?
Here's why, Chris Louzader. Because I'm scrolling the teleprompter for you and there's no script. So that's why I was like going, wait a minute, there's Kelly's intro, but I'm like,
do you know what's cool is that I can.
Can you wing it?
I can do
bullet points?
I can do some winging.
There you go.
Well, first of all, let's talk about really quickly that we're both set and locked in for the Critics' Choice, January 15th, because, you know, as movies come out and we're getting a lot of emails, and I'm sure you are too, and so we're going to try to be telling you the latest and greatest to look for this award season.
Louz, I have to tell you, I'm on the comedy committee this year.
Oh.
I'm very excited about comedy.
Wow.
Yes, we've already started deliberations.
Wow.
Comedy.
So they divide yours into that. Ours are, we nominate whatever we feel, then vote on, you know, what that.
Gotcha.
So there is something very slick and very stylish out this weekend. It's The Menu with Ralph Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy, Queen's Gambit. And it is just, it's not for Kelly because
it's not for me.
I don't want to give too much away because there's this guest list, right? It's like a who's who that gets invited to this remote island dinner.
Someone gets
And
no, that's not true.
I mean, things happen. They're not savory, but it's just so original. And we don't have a lot of we haven't been doled out a lot of originality. And so I'm hoping that this sort of reopens the door, you know, to this kind of movie.
By the way, that was Nicholas Hoult from The Great, and I love him.
Oh.
That guy who played the husband in that big scene with Anya Taylor-Joy, he's fantastic.
They're not married.
Oh, they're not married?
No.
Oh, I just assumed I saw them. Ooh, is that a spoiler?
No.
Is
no.
it suspenseful?
But it's very suspenseful.
Now, I would like that.
It's very suspenseful for quite some time before there's any, I'm just going to say there's some bloodshed.
Oh.
Okay. And then also, She Said is in theaters. And do you remember how lovely and amazing Carey Mulligan is? I don't know if you got to brush paths with her, but she's incredible. So this is a movie about sort of how the Weinstein scandal broke. And the whole, you know, pre-hashtag Me Too. And, but Carey Mulligan is so good at dramas. And just one of the finest talents of our day. So I love that that's in theaters. And then I believe Netflix, the Christmas Story Christmas.
I can't wait for that.
I mean, come on. You know, some things shouldn't be touched, I don't think. And many people thought this movie. However, if Ralphie is back and bringing his families, you know, to sort of celebrate Christmas, then there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, Wonder with Florence Pugh. She can do no wrong in the acting category as far as I'm concerned. And so it's a little bit of a period piece. Then I wanted to talk about some things for Thanksgiving weekend. The Fabelmans, okay? I mean, Spielberg is my second favorite director in life, right after Scorsese. Happy birthday yesterday, Martin Scorsese. This has, oh gosh, the
I'm trying to see.
Oh, darn it, she was married to Heath Ledger.
Oh, Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams, yes, thank you very much, who was one of my bathroom buddies at the very first Critics' Choice that I went to. And this is sort of like Spielberg's love letter, basically, to Hollywood and his craft, because it's it's about him a little bit. You know,
okay.
And taking his hobby, and you know, maybe his family was like, I don't know about this.
Okay,
hobby.
so I think this is the Fabelmans.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I think the other one was like maybe.
Oh, it was a
Slumberland. Yes,
sorry.
we missed Slumberland. Sorry.
About Slumberland. And there are several more movies out for Thanksgiving. Devotion. He was in Top Gun Maverick. He was quasi the villain, but not really the villain, and I don't mean John Hamm. And then he ended up saving the day. If you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, that's your problem. But anyway, he's in Devotion. And so another, you know, sort of aviation style movie. And Glass Onion. This is the Knives Out, sequel, and it was not supposed to be theatrical release. It will be it'll be at Alamo for at least a week on the big screen starting next Wednesday. I already have my ticks because movies should be seen on
So
the
where's it
big
going after that?
screen. It will go at right before Christmas to Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And that's where you'll see it. Jeremy Rabe.
Well, I know, because you were talking about Top Gun Maverick, and that's why Kelly and I were so quiet, is because we have not seen
Because
it.
we haven't seen it.
And it is available
so sorry.
out to be seen.
I think we're the last two
And
people ever not to see it.
I know.
there's a great, collector's set out. Again, Mom.
Well,
Okay, sure.
when everybody has seen it, then you kind of get to that point where I have a friend who's never seen The Wizard of Oz. She's like, I've gone almost 60 years. I'm not going to see it.
You cannot go your entire life without seeing Wizard of Oz.
I know, but isn't there one that you haven't seen? Sound of Music.
Yeah, Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
What? You're
I'm telling
musical
you.
in this? You haven't seen it?
The hills are
You know what I
alive.
started to watch was the live one they did on TV with Carrie Underwood.
And
This is
wait, you said you
sacrilegious. I'm sorry.
started to watch.
I started to watch it like,
And then you bailed out?
Yeah.
Don't judge me. People have different tastes.
I know the movie that Jeremy is very excited about, and he will see on the big screen in theaters with me. And I'm not going to fall asleep because
No
it's
bets
the
on that one. Whitney.
True
the
stories, I think, are very
yes,
interesting.
Dance with Somebody, I think is its name.
Yes,
So.
and I
What's
will
the name
dance
of it?
with Whitney.
Dance with Somebody, I believe, and that's what we will do. On our,
I'm a little bit nervous because her team has
Yes.
totally signed off on it. And to me, if a team has signed off on it, it means it's going to and again, I want to glorify
What does it
Whitney.
mean?
It means you're not going to show all the bad stuff that happened in their life.
Oh, I see what you're
They
saying.
have
You know what I'm
to.
saying? Like, but you
They
have
have
to.
to.
You would think you'd have
Well,
to.
I think they'll show a little bit.
They have
have
to.
because otherwise it's just.
I hope they show the reality show. Bobby! That's what I hope. Okay, guys, we'll be back with the frame game right after this. Remember when she used to go, Bobby!
But and she always had a, she was always like, Dad.